welcome back to the channel. This is Raventhorn, and tonight we are back with Kemmler. I'm sorry about the little bit of a delay with releasing this episode. I was completely wiped out with my baby, and I just went right to sleep as soon as she went to. So, disclosure, you'll be seeing this text on here that I don't know how, but apparently I didn't have my mic on or something like that for the first few 17 minutes, and then poof, it started working. I don't know. So anyways, I had to re-record all this audio. Essentially, so I'm giving you a recap right here of where I'm going over what we just previously did, which we had a rebellion over in Marienburg, and then I kind of go into the bloodlines. I looked into the past episodes, and I found that some people were actually polling, and so where I saw is that everyone was kind of voting for either Lahmia or the Blood Dragons. Now, I already have a Blood Dragon, and I'm not going to just recruit another one of those because we don't have enough blood. I did show you right there what the current Lord is doing, and we would need 6 to get another Blood Dragon, but instead I can actually recruit a Lahmian for 3, which that was my intent. Continuing on, we're still kind of suffering economy woes, and we're having to fix that and go from there. So, all right. So we're sieging down Languille. We have our secondary army being repaired with his stance. We're going to just go ahead and hit another intern to the point where he's going to take replenishment, but Bretonnian has a surprise, or I should say Chrome. Because we actually do need the reinforcements. It would be a tough siege, but we'll go ahead and get another siege tower, continuing it. When you have siege towers and such, it actually will change the auto-resolve result, because it does take into effect that if you just are charging the walls with infantry, you have a worse chance of winning. So if you have a chance to build some siege equipment, I highly recommend it. We know that Marienburg we won't be able to unite the province for quite some time, but we just cannot let Marienburg go because it's giving us the only way to stay positive with our 3 armies, I mean. And so we just have to really defend that, and that's why we have that Lord station there. I've been kind of experimenting with a couple different things. You'll see that I took out... Oh wait, I think I covered this in the later video.
Your wish, master.
Not later video, later audio. Okay, let's just stick to what's going on the screen. Alright, here we go. We've hit the intern, and I really don't know what I was talking about. Thankfully, I don't have to do this the entire video. It does start at 17 minutes, so only a few more minutes of doing this. Alright, so you'll see that Leonker marches out to try and take on our Bloodlord, but we retreat out of that fight, which is fine. We won't get the replenishment, but it did draw him out of that town. Alright, so now we can... Our vampire came back to life. I didn't get a choice in this. I was like, what the heck? I mean, just random minus 850 gold. That's just great.
I hunt. Good, this will do.
Alright, march our guy into reinforcement range to help out Kemmler.
My will alone. Deliver it unto me. Strike out.
And we put him in that stance just to try and get some more corruption going in the region. And this way we can just auto-resolve this battle, because we're actually going to be fighting Leon here in a second. So you can see that with that reinforcement and the 2 siege towers, it really tipped the scales. I'm sorry, I'm having to re-record this at like 1 a.m. and I like to try and be in bed by this time. So this episode's gonna be delayed, even longer than usual. So I just hate that, and I'm sorry. I apologize. This was recorded like much earlier, and I was hoping to have this all processed and everything before this. But anyways, now we have Languille. Our other vampire lord is getting a couple buffs here with the
Ready.
getting traits to get public order, which is a really big thing for us. I am checking the undead because the undead raise dead ability. I mean, really kind of needing to fix our income, but at least we have a good building here that's boosting our income gain. That was the brazier looking building right there.
No.
So that'll boost our
I
income
am
from
the
the fort.
lion.
Now here I'm kind of thinking of what I should spend this 3,500 gold on. But I really can't find anything just yet to spend it on, except to look at some more units for our public order lord.
Now.
Alright, so yeah, I think this is the point where I'm just checking out my heroes, making sure there's nothing else I need to be doing.
Let us make do.
I got a skill point that I can see what we can do here. I do look at maybe doing the Dark Shepherd. That is something I want to get into later on because the carrion swarms, that will help a lot for slowing down enemies. Just all-around buffs, some upkeep for skeletons, that'll be nice. But I really want to get Wind of Death. It's a great directional spell, and if I can get the enemy's battle line in a nice straight line, Wind of Death is a great spell to use on the enemy. And I do want to get to a point with Kemmler that I can downplay his overspell cost. And I do go into explain this is that the reason why I want to go into that tree a little bit more is that we do overcast raise dead quite a bit. And what happens with overcast is that if you if you upgrade a spell, it'll have 2 slots when you're casting it. It'll cost more mana, but it will also give you a chance of drawing upon the Winds of Magic incorrectly and opening a gate to chaos, essentially. Now, they haven't really done where they did with the tabletop version where it just summons a demon to attack you, but you take damage, and it will kill you. It hasn't happened, and it's happened to me. That's what I was like pointing up the air, like saying it happened to my lord. I was going, what the heck? Why did he die? And it's because I had overcast. And it's a random chance. You can see when you overcast, it's usually around 50%. You can get modifiers to go up or down. So, we did get our vampire hero back. She did get recover from her wounds, and now she can start spreading the taint in Marienburg. That's going to be really useful. I needed the World Walkers to come back. Come back. Baby, come back. Sulun makes it back to his town, but we have a plan. A devious plan.
Go on then. Speak your
The
words,
orcs want
but don't
a
listen.
military alliance again, and we're going to reject it. Because as soon as you ally to them, they get big in their britches and they always just, go attack everyone. We do have an imminent rebellion here, so we're going to have to change a couple little small plans.
Your sleep shines.
We can't really afford to go into that economy building, because we just don't have trade with anyone. So we need to look into something that we can into boosting our economy / public order. I do start geeking out over this Awakened Battlefield, thinking that that's a special building just for Marienburg, and then I go and check the Northern Grey Mountains, and I see that it can be built there anyway. So I was like, oh, well, still a good building. But we can't afford it right now. So many things I wish. Now this would be very useful, and I go into explaining this, that the public order, it has a minus 50% penalty, which would knock out our public order minus, as you can see right there, minus 12 is the lack of corruption public order penalty. And that would knock it down to -6, but it takes 8 turns. So it's not going to be in time, and it's just not useful at this second. So we need to find a different building. And I think we find it with, not that one, that's growth. Yes, public order and the public order minus 10% penalty. So, and it's pretty cheap too. The problem is it's going to take the 3 turns, but at least it'll give us the ability to recruit skeleton warriors, which will just help us beefing up this standing army.
What do you want?
And to wrap up, what I'm doing here is I was trying to figure out the difference between these zombies versus the regular zombies. And I was like, oh, it has resilience. Well, actually, all zombies have resilience because they're very good arrow fodder, because they have 30% missile resistance. Now, what these guys have versus the other zombies is that they are stronger. And you can see that in the base stats, that they're all around stronger. And then I'm just going to go ahead and recruit some more zombies just to try and tip the scales
Yes, my son.
than the public order way, but it's not going to help.
More sleep shines.
Alright, so now this is when I'm going to go ahead and withdraw our Blood Dragon Lord to go help. But I come up with a plan that we shall put Kemmler into ambush stance to try and entice Leon into L'Anguille again. Okay, so I haven't moved the Lord yet. I know it's coming. It's going to happen. Oh, and here I was trying to find another way of increasing corruption, like another hero or something, but we can't recruit anything except another necromancer. And sometimes you get lucky and get a trait where it'll expand vampire corruption, but none of these 3 have it. It's called Ghoul Whisperers. Oh, we're almost done. If anyone made it through all this time, I really thank you for sticking with me. I'm just sorry that it happened. Now, because I got another 3,000 gold, I was just going to go ahead and I got the barrow upgrade, just because we are going to try and start working on getting Graveguard, because that'll boost our wall taking ability, because they're great units.
Find me grave power.
Ambush, yep, go with the ambush.
Darkness comes. My bloodline calls.
Oh, I was going to let this guy get some more troops and replenishment going before I sent him off. Yeah.
Tomb rot.
This can never come to pass.
Also, if we can get a fight with Leon right now, then it would get
It will be.
the experience for Otherlord. And I'm checking out to see if there's any other places I could ambush at a better, higher chance, but everything around is just
This
45%.
better be important. What?
Do you need fresh troops?
Just checking to see if there's any more movement, and we do have some technology to do. And don't worry, I'm going to be taking out that YouTube subscription goal off the thing. It doesn't work. It only works like if it was live, it would work, but because this is recorded videos, they just don't work. We would like that Vampiric Corruption, but because we're going to be actually focusing on Graveguard here soon, we decide to go with the down the tree to get the Graveguard buffs.
Who wishes the red?
This is where I was checking to see if she had that trait. So she's actually a pretty good one. We just have to get her trained up so she doesn't die again.
Now.
My bloodline calls.
Alright, we are almost to the 17-minute mark where it's actually going to start. So we're going to stop talking here so it doesn't seem too much. Thank you so much for sticking with me if you've made it to this point. Enjoy the video. This should be the regular audio. You will see I've upgraded a little bit of technology. Got a screen going, able to blot out that background. Felt really bad. You were seeing my basement. It was just like, this is ugly to look at. So now we've got that going. I'm feeling really good with the setup right now. If you got, I think the really big thing that I would like to upgrade is my webcam and possibly my headset. But in all honesty, I'm not going to do that until if there was Patreons and things like that. And I'm not telling you guys to go to Patreon, whatever it is called. Just because my big thing is that I don't consider myself large at all, and I don't want to be asking more than I can really afford to do, So, but if I had Patreons and Patreons, man, why can't I say that? I'm on a French kick, I guess. All right, let's get over here. We're still in here. It won't really matter if there was a rebellion. So, if I was to get Patreons and yeah, if we were to get Patreons and that was enough to build up, if everyone donated $2 or something like that, and I let that build up for 2 months, then yeah, I would be more than fine using that to get a better webcam. Just to maybe zoom out a little bit, because on this current one, top of my head gets cut off. But I'm learning, I'm having fun, I'm really enjoying making videos for you guys, and it's been a huge amount of support. People are always telling me, I'm looking forward to it. I will say that why the heck am I such a disadvantage here? I know the questing nights are questing nights, but the heck? No, I'm gonna fight this. I want to know why. If I get my butt kicked by 10 units, I'm in the wrong type of game. I mean, I'm ambushing them, and they still say that I have a terrible. I mean, look, they're in a swamp. What are you smoking, computer? Alright, so we're just going to set up where we can have a kind of a multiple charges, rear charges. We're going to put Kemmler over here. And we'll have our cavalry probably sweep in from the back. Probably going to need help. And then, alright, let's see here. Magical, magical, magical. Okay, we do not want our Karn Wraiths up against those guys, because magical damage will actually eat through Karn Wraiths. So with that, okay, so we've got some skeleton warriors. What we'll do is we'll pop down some zombies right from the start. And let's gamble. Aha, okay. Ronaldo's with you. 4 points, well, 3 points. Alright. And let's go. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, we're ambushing them, and we have that bad of odds. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't think Leon is that badass. I mean, I can summon Krell. Maybe the computer doesn't have any way to do that.
Join my minions in undeath. Fear the Tomb Blade. Yes!
Can't click it. Why can't I click it?
Tremble before me.
Alright, Krell is now in combat with Leon.
I am back. The horde grows.
Get in there. Yeah, we're definitely losing against those foot squires.
Fight! Kill! Our lives depend on it!
Got those questing knights going. Let's actually pull back one of these regiments over here to help them out. Woo!
For my master.
Alright, Krell, how you doing?
Atrophy. Decay.
We'll buff Krell a little bit.
Darkest magic to me.
Alright, how we doing? Get our anti-calv. Oh, hey! I remember what we forgot! Let's bog them down.
see my sepulchral art.
Good from a high angle. Okay, this is a blasting spell. Let's actually
Master calls.
let's help out Krell a little bit,
Heinrich Kemmler.
and we'll heal him too. Bog him down. Alright, where's our Calv? Cavalry, go eat those. Yeah, we're gonna lose one thing of spearmen, but that's okay.
Champion of corn.
You're not a corn right now?
Soon, Kemmler, soon.
Alright. Back to buffing Krell.
Death magic.
Got that squire over here. We'll send those guys after him. Those two zombies.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Yep. There goes some.
I am Kemmler.
We'll get some damage on him at least.
Champion.
Legions to me.
What should we do? Do we have any really bad off? Yeah. Heal those guys. Run them down, boys! I really need... Alright, I really need you guys to go off over there. Because... we're gonna be in trouble.
It is his will.
Need to get Leon going. Alright, we got the Paladin swamped. Let's so send these well, hey there, skeleton warriors. You're doing really good. Just one-on-one. Woo! I don't know what that computer was thinking. And our reinforcements, I didn't even really see that we had reinforcements. I didn't consider these guys at all. We won't be able to kill Leon or the Paladin there. So we'll just catch him. Get that done. Alright, got some loot going. Level up. Dominate captives. You know, for one turn, I don't mind taking the leadership debuff just because we do need some money right now. Actually, by quite a lot. Oh, is he going to be within range? That brings us some possibilities, but I don't think he's going to survive those chaos troops over there. Not chaos, but you know what I mean. Really? You're right there. And why does it do this? Why do I care? I don't want to be all the way over here. Look at that. Alright, can we give you anything? Or we already got a restless spirit. What about you?
Expand.
Can you get a restless spirit? Yeah, we can get you that. And we can get you Black Cat. What about raise dead cost? Yeah, because your main thing is raising the dead. And we
Not
got...
possible. Unworkable.
They'll actually die a lot
Undead
quicker.
descendant.
Okay. Let's get that because... Oh, that and damaged buildings. That'll be really good. Because then we could bring her over there when we're ready to attack her chrome.
On way, my lord. Let us make
Yep, that's in reinforcement range. And that is an army I wouldn't want to face in the field. I think that's... What is that? Knights Errant? No thanks.
Strike out.
Anything good in here? We could use some wolves, but not with this low of income.
Spread the rot.
And let's actually upgrade Krell. No, wait. Wind of Death. Okay, Krell next. Paramos. Krell next.
March. Find me.
Oh yeah, we didn't care if there was a...
You dare.
We didn't care if there was a rebellion in this place because we're just going to kill it off really quick. So we'll just take the boost. Recruit anything. Zombies at silver.
More sleep shines.
And what can we do if we just...
Agreed.
Yeah, we'll just get over here to Gizero.
My
Gizoru.
bloodline calls.
Marienburg. We build anything with this 3,000? Not really, no. Alright, hit in turn. Let's check our time. Alright. I'll give you guys a slightly longer episode. Couple more minutes just to see what happens here. Also to make up for, the little bit late episode. Alright, settlement besieged.
I hunt.
Alright, so we can actually get right here.
Ready.
And do we have a
Bring
chance?
their life force.
Yes, we do. Alright, so we'll just auto-resolve that. Because we just had a nice little battle there with Leon. And this, I mean, we would take a ton of damage from those mortars. Granted, we'd have the wolves to be able to go around, but do you guys really want to see that? Let me know in the comment section down below. For like, if do you guys want to see more battles? What's going to make you guys more happy? Yeah, we'll take some more gold.
My bloodline calls.
And we can get rid of these. That'll get our income up a little bit more. Yep, I know our time's up. I know. Get that, and I really wish. Yeah, we'll get this so he just buffs up his base troops. I wish there was vampire corruption more over here, just so we could help ourselves faster. And upkeep will be important for this guy, but I really want to go into... Alright, so we need this, because every time he casts something that triggers. But I really want to get him more of a fighter. And he is taking hits pretty easily, so let's boost that up. And letting that rebel. He's just sitting there because he knows he can't be attacked because he's on that edge of that reinforcement zone. If I could, like arrange this guy, like, are even at war? Yeah, we're non-aggression and military access. A defensive alliance would be good, but I think then like he would be like trying to go to war against all the other stuff up there in the north. Seems like everyone waits until you does a defensive alliance. Though, if we are the undead and we have like some raider allies, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a defensive alliance, and let's see if they'll pay us.
It is done.
And then that way, war coordination.
No.
Dear, no. And just because we have some extra gold, let's see what's a really big thing here. I guess.
We will raid the
I was hoping that was damaged walls, but I misinterpreted damaged building for damaged walls. So that's my own bad. And so that's damaged quite a bit. Let's see. I don't think that affects the garrison. Not just yet. Which, that'll be an additional 15%. So let's get the spread corruption, damaged building, and then that way next time we can damage that even more. See what happens. I've never really played with that a lot. And let's... Alright, 200, 150. I don't think if anyone's trading with me. I mean, I wish.
Ready.
Will you trade with me, dwarves?
As long
Please?
as I am
No.
Lord.
How about you, Pistol? Nope. I tried. So that, I mean, right now it's 150 gold, so we won't get rid of that. This would be really nice to be able to upgrade, but it's 10,000 gold, and it does not give us any garrison. So I can't even get rid of one of those. I need to upgrade this again before I can even build some more walls. So this is probably going to happen again multiple times where it rebels. We just need that corruption going up. Really do. Actually, I wonder. Okay, so we'll actually go ahead and hit the Awaken as a last little treat. We'll see what she does. And see if it's worth replacing our Lord. Why did our income go up? Alright, let's see. What is she? She is perceptive. Okay. Each friendly unit grants +1 power reserve. Wow. Okay, she'll be a decent one. But I don't think I'll be taking him out just yet. Like, I really was hoping for... there's one that, like, you get +4 corruption to all around. I think... No, neither of these guys have that. It's like Ghoul Whisper or something like that. It's actually really good. Okay, so... we will stop this episode here. If you like the content, please hit the like button and subscribe. And do hit the little bell icon that just tells you when I've released another episode. I'm trying to raise up my subscribers. You will see a little tracker over there. I'm having lots of fun with the new gadgets and things. Anyways, be on the lookout for this episode. It should be uploaded sometime tonight, and then we're going to have Wednesday. I will probably have my Dark Elves how-to guide to go up, and then after that one, I plan on doing Norska. So, until I see you next time.